better believe this is how we're gonna roll right now. All right. I'm gonna give this over to my cousin Tim, cameraman. So, yeah, just want to make sure that's there. Keep it right there, Timmy.
All right.
All right.
Let's do it.
Let's do this.
See how he does. It's kind of cold-blooded till it warms up. I have the choke out just a little bit.
Okay.
After it gets running, we'll push it in. But
how old is this puppy?
it's 61 years old.
61 years old.
It's a 1956.
Oh, you just got done restoring this puppy, huh?
Yep. Well, 5 years ago.
Well, now it's we're ready for the.
We're ready. Remember where reverse is?
Yeah.
Over and down. Against the spring. You'll feel the spring.
Yeah. Okay.
But just leave that out for now.
Leave it out for now.
Because yeah, it's like I say, it's cold-blooded, and you'll want to.
Is that handbrake in this?
Yep. No. Yeah, there is a handbrake down there, but it's on.
Does this have a backup camera?
I'll put the camera back there. Okay. Okay. We'll see how he does on this. Yep. Just straight. Yeah. Go like where that spring.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Okay. Just straight up now.
Straight up.
Might have to let the clutch out just a little bit. There you go.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Here we go.
So what's the story with this? Where'd you get this puppy?
It belonged to an old lady that she and her husband never had any kids, and her husband passed away and sat in the barn for quite a few years, and then she eventually gave it to my sister and I because we would help her out. My sister would drive her to Farm Women's Club meetings, and then during the summer, stuff you hate to do as a kid, go down and weed your garden and chop wood for a stove.
Sweet, man. That is sweet.
Yeah. So anyway, she gave it to my sister and I pretty much took it over. So
how long did it take you to get this puppy?
It has always ran, but about 8 years ago, I found a body shop that would do the body and paint for me.
Wow.
Okay, go ahead and push the choke in.
Wow.
All right.
Now we're rocking and rolling.
Yeah, it's still going to be a little cold-blooded, but you'll see the temperature gauge. It'll eventually come up, and when it gets up about halfway is about when it starts running the fast. It's got 43,050 miles, and those are original miles.
Damn.
That has not been turned over. It was a farm truck, and the lady just
the old ranch right there, huh?
yeah. The lady that owned it, she and her husband didn't drive it very much. She never drove it. She never had a driver's license, and he died 4 years after he'd bought it, so it only had very few miles on it when we got it. And I don't drive it too often. I had to make the special trip to Montana so Jerry could drive it.
Thank you, Jimmy. I appreciate that, man. What a weekend.
Yeah.
That's insane. So you drove it up here, what was it, 400 miles?
435 miles coming up from Wyoming. So tomorrow I'll head back.
What year is this again?
1956.
56.
It's 2 years older than I am. I was born in 58.
That's too funny, man. I mean, she's running like a rock star.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The one thing
That 435 miles took me about 8.5 hours.
really,
Top end, being that it was a farm truck, it was geared real low because a farmer, he wanted to be able to pull fence posts with.
All right, give me that puppy again. I ran out of room on that last shot. Now we're heading back down to Geary Lane, down to the ranch.
Let's see how he does on the shifting. Oh, look at that.
Like a boss.
He's a trucker,
like
man.
a boss, man. Look at that, no squeaking in that puppy.
Yeah.
I love this truck. The only thing, the brake pedal is way up high, isn't it? You know what I mean? And I'm a leprechaun, like, you know what I mean? Like, it should say that should suit me, but you know, it's kind of handy, you know.
Well, being that it's all mechanical brake. There's no power brake at all. You need that stroke to get the pressure, build up your pressure in your line, brake lines.
Oh, okay.
So I'd say you got to be you have to have a strong leg if you want to screech the tires, which you can do, and most time if you're in that panic mode, you're going to.
Right. Yeah.
You will skid the tires, but for the most part, if you want to stop, you want to start, make a smooth stop. You want to start stopping way before you really think, or way before you need to.
I mean, it is sweet.
Yeah.
Give a shout out to our ranch right there. That's the Geary Ranch right there. They had a 150-year celebration on Saturday. That turned into a shit show. We had a lot of fun.
A lot of people were proud that the Gearys have been able to maintain and keep their property for 150 years. It's a pretty good accomplishment.
Actually, absolutely. It really is. I mean, Bob takes a lot of credit for that. Man. This puppy's moving on nice, man. Got full gear here, but I just want to make sure I was able to change it. Look at that. Changes up and down, so sweet.
Yeah. It was get the steering wheel on there.
Yeah.
The Chevrolet emblem.
I tell you what to do. With 14 hours worth of practice to get this down, now you showed me how to drive. I'm driving this like a boss right now.
Yeah. Pretty easy to drive.
It's beautiful. What size engine is this?
265 V8. It was the very first small block V8 engine Chevrolet made.
Really?
It originally came out in the 55 Corvette. That was first year Corvette was made.
Really? Uh-oh.
What do we got here?
The boss. Oh no, it's not the boss.
Clemmy.
Oh yeah.
Let's see, his mother was a Geary.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. His name is Clemmy Geary Williams.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah.
He's a nice guy. A lot of fun with him. Now, what did you top out at coming down from Miami?
Oh, yeah, I could get it up to 80, but it's really
80 miles an hour, this puppy?
Yeah, but it really works the engine hard. 65 runs, it purrs right down the road. The engine's not working too hard, and it just seems to run the best. That's like I say, it was a farm vehicle, so it wasn't built for speed. It was built for pulling and power, So
it's a bit like me. I wasn't built for speed, but I'm built to go I'm built to go the distance.
There you go. Yeah, you got the power.
Yeah.
And here we are back to this was the Homestead area of the Mike Geary family. Okay, it's got a red light flash there. Instead of the dirt, or the dirt or taper air filter. That was the old style. That's how they used to filtrate the air. Air goes in. It's called an oil bath. Underneath here, you pour when you get it all cleaned out.
Right.
Pour new oil in there. And so the air goes in, and then it kind of goes in through another deal. It comes up, and there's some material in there that soaks the oil up, but it'll still let air go through.
Oh.
But the oil will collect the dirt. And that's how those oil bath air cleaners work.
Yeah, that's fun.
This is just something I chose to keep as original. It's got the original generator instead of an alternator.
Oh, wow. I tell you one thing right now, it runs, that dirt road, it's, you can't just, but we drove it up the road yesterday, it runs like a beauty, man.
Yeah.
It runs like a beauty. I'll give them a
they don't have the suspension like the new vehicles.
Oh, yeah.
Going down that dirt road, it's rough.
Yeah, it's rough, yeah.
They were built stiff. But it's all solid iron.
Oh, yeah.
You can listen to the hood when you put it down. That's solid metal.
No plastic there.
No. Or a little thin metal.
It's a beautiful rig, man. It really is a nice job. It's good to see it back to life there.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
this has always been running.
Yeah.
You know, mechanically, I've always kept it to where you can run it.
Right.
Just here the last 4 years ago is when I finally got it painted up and done.
Nice. It turned out really nice. And you're going to see the other project that Timmy's going to be working on. We pulled that out of the bog yesterday. That was pretty cool. I'm going to launch that video too. We'll show you guys and keep you guys updated on this. That's nice. Timmy, it's really nice, dude. 1956. I didn't notice that now till the West Point.
That's what I say. When I don't drive it anymore, it'll belong to Scott.
Boom. And he's a patriot.
Yep.
He's kicking ass overseas right now. That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, she'll have to go to the car wash and get put away in the shed when we get back home.
It is beautiful. It really is beautiful.
Clean her all up.
So that's the view. A little bit smoky. We had a lot of fire here, man.
A lot of fire.
Yeah. What was that? 128,000 acres burnt from last night?
Saying, yep.
From last night to right now, about 120,000 acres have burnt. It's been insane. We were out this morning at 5 o'clock moving cattle and stuff. But this is where, hey, you want to know why I want to move to Montana? Like, you can't get any better than that. Four-wheelers thrown around, guys are riding around here with guns and shit. This is heaven.
Yeah.
Well, with all these fires, it could be hell, right? That's it, guys. We're out of here. Take it easy.